now we're going to do The Babysitter on Netflix.
Let us go to The
Just
Babysitter.
premiered over the weekend.
It did indeed. Directed by your buddy, Mr. McG.
McG,
who did all the Charlie's Angels films.
Yeah, he's not really my buddy.
Barrymore. Well, you like him. He started out as a video director.
I don't like McG.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought that's why you. Because when I mentioned to you about seeing The Babysitter.
Yeah, I said, McG directed it.
McG directed.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I like him.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I think he's okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying, "Oh, I'll watch it." McG directed it.
No. I was just stating it as a fact. I'm not. I'm not a disciple of McG.
Okay.
Are
you now?
No.
Okay.
No, but I think the film. I think the film had some good photography.
Well, let's set the film up.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to do the premise?
I'll be happy to. This film is about, just as it sounds, it kind of almost has a bit of a, I don't know, I hate to say a Stranger Things thing. You know, we've got a lot of kids in movies these days who are acting beyond their years. Yeah. They are not just simply kids anymore. Now they are young adults. They are swearing. We hear the F word out of these kids. Which word is that? It's the general F word. And we're hearing it a lot more on screen, more, it's just becoming so much part. I don't know why they just don't, stop banning the F word. I mean, it's just part of our
they're going to learn it eventually.
It's the only word that you can actually use as a noun, a verb, a pronoun.
It's a very...
Fuck the fucking fuck. I mean, you can...
It's a very versatile word.
JFK used to say, let me say this about that. Yes, fuck the fucking fuck, the fucking fucker of the fucking fuckers. And yes, that is, I would like to say that right now. But seriously,
not a bad JFK.
That was pretty good, dude. Let me give you a little, thank you. Yeah. All right, now you can shoot me in the head. Boom. But anyway, The Babysitter is basically, I think, kind of rides on the coattails of this beautiful young girl.
Yes.
Who is in the film. She looks like a very young Lonnie Anderson.
Yeah, she's attractive.
She has a big, wide, kind of like the clowny.
Her name is Samara Weaving.
Oh, heavens.
And she's Australian, and guess who her uncle is?
Oh, you gotta be Hugo.
Hugo Weaving.
You go, and
his
where
niece.
I go, you go.
Yep,
I go,
that's his
you
niece.
go, I go.
And the star of the film is a young boy. His name is Judah Lewis. He's pretty good.
Yeah, and he's the son of Richard Lewis, who's
I
the
wouldn't go that
daughter
far.
of Juliette Lewis, who's related to Mama.
Jeffrey Lewis.
Yeah, Jeffy Lewis, Jiffy Lube's little brother. So, hey. But did I like this film? It so catches you off guard because it starts out as a standard thing. The little kid, his parents go away for the weekend. The babysitter comes over.
She defends him from the bullies, against the bullies.
He's good. She's very cute. He's kind of lusting over her in her bathing suit out in the pool.
So you think it's going to be one thing?
You think it's going to be kind of a sex coming of age thing, and he's going to spy on her. She's inviting her boyfriend over, so we may think, but no.
Becomes a bloodbath.
No, this movie turns violent and just beyond violent.
Yeah.
It goes and it basically I kind of like the way it just went into it. So.
I kind of would have preferred it.
Oh, it was bloody as hell.
I would have preferred if it was more of a sex comedy kind of thing.
I think I would have too in a way because the violence was very well done.
Oh, it was great.
I always enjoy it.
To me, that was the best part of the film was some of the violence.
Well, I enjoyed
really well done.
I enjoy a good death.
Me too. There's a great throat cut in this movie.
There's we've seen great throat cuts.
But this one, there was a good flesh wound they had in this one.
Well, some of the, I think some of the best throat cuts I've ever seen have been in Game of Thrones. I mean,
they take it to a whole new level. Yeah, really great.
Game of Thrones is
great
outrageous.
Deaths.
But, this movie, for, very simple, little, tiny, it's just a Matchbox movie.
Yeah.
It's nothing to be, it's almost less than a B movie. It's
ironically enough, for quite a while, if I'm not mistaken, McG was attached to direct a movie about the Matchbox cars.
Oh, really?
And apparently it never went anywhere.
Well,
Thank goodness.
I didn't like that. Little did I know, I'm smarter than I look.
This film was well shot. There was some good...
It was well shot.
Some cool camera moves.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful film to look at.
It was indeed.
The girl was good. The boy was good.
Knockout. I mean,
other than that, I thought the movie was extremely forgettable.
Mediocre.
I thought the script was awful. Because...
Really?
Because here's my issue with this film. The attempts at comedy fell flat. There was zero laughs. They were trying to go for laughs in this movie. I don't understand. This film was lauded apparently on some of the blacklists and as one of the best unproduced screenplays. The comedy, the things that these characters are saying, are so stupid.
You say lauded on the blacklist.
The blacklist is a list that goes around Hollywood every year of the best unproduced screenplays of the year.
That's called the blacklist.
The blacklist,
okay.
And it's not the blacklist meaning you're banned. No,
no.
This is
good.
There was a guy.
It's good to be on the blacklist.
Yeah, there was a guy in the industry named Black. he every year started putting out a list of the best unproduced scripts,
Oh,
and it
interesting.
became this thing.
Okay.
And it became a symbol of prestige within Hollywood. If your film was on the blacklist, suddenly your film became marketable.
Your chances
Yes.
would be very good for
So
production.
this was apparently on there in 2015. I looked it up.
Okay.
But my issue with it is that there are characters that die. Or they get hurt, and they say, "Oh my God, my breast! Who's gonna want to suck at my breast now?
Oh, that was silly.
I broke my nail! Oh my God, it's not realistic.
That
it's
was just
stupid.
feeding on the satirical
It's
essence
not
of
funny,
the California
but it
slash
did nothing
girl,
for
you
me.
know, who was just so obsessed
Wasn't
with her looks.
believable at all. It was
I-
dumb. I just feel like
I found it
those
to
jokes
be,
were better told in a different movie that I can't remember right now. It just made
Yeah,
me
yeah.
like
I
roll my
suppose.
eyes.
Okay.
But whatever. It's a Netflix movie.
It was a Netflix film. we
There is some
believe,
merits.
yeah.
If it wasn't for those really great deaths, I would have been really annoyed.
Yeah.
And I think the music was interesting at times.
Yeah, the interesting one. It was okay.
I thought the parents were fun in those couple scenes. Okay,
They were.
that was comedy.
No, we know her. We know that blonde. She's
Yeah,
been on a zillion.
yeah.
Zillion
She's good.
sitcoms and
That's
everything.
Leslie Bibb.
Okay.
And we
I've
just
seen her a
saw the
million
father
times.
recently. He's the guy that directed How to Be a Latin Lover.
Really?
He's the director and co-writer of that
Okay.
film. Yeah.
Wow.
Now the scene when they
He
cut
was
to the
good.
parents in the hotel,
That was
she's giving
funny.
him a hand job under the
I know,
blanket.
That
Was funny.
While he's reading and she's reading,
Yeah,
and
that
she's
was
over
funny.
there going, yeah, that was funny.
No, that was okay. The parents were really good. They were funny. But other
I
than
thought
that,
the movie did have a kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of,
I mean, yes,
comic
yes,
feel
there was,
throughout.
but I
thought
didn't
the kid
care
was.
for it.
I thought the kid was okay. I thought he did a good job of.
Again, they picked another good bully when they kicked that kid in the face.
Oh yeah. Oh, that little
The little kid was a
that little bastard.
twat.
Oh yeah, he was an asshole. That little guy, he's a little pudgy
Yeah.
black boy, and
Yeah.
he was.
He did a good
hilarious.
job.
He was funny. I kind of liked it though. I liked it more than you, but then again, I am a horror
You are.
junkie to some extent. I do enjoy a good horror film.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy a good death. Those are my
This was
favorite.
not. There was
parts of these movies.
nothing. I like a horror film, and we just
wasn't
talked
a
about
horror, yeah.
When Animals Dream before, which
Yeah, that
is
wasn't either.
categorized as a horror film, but there's nothing scary. A horror film to me is
Should be
something that is
scary, yeah.
scary. To this day, I can still watch The Exorcist, and a shiver will go up my spine at least once or
As
twice.
it should, yeah.
Father, can you spare some change for an old altar boy? There's just certain scenes in there, and those flashings of a skeletal face while the train's going by,
Yeah,
or just whatever, or your mother sews socks that smell. That's not what she actually says, but I mean, there's just moments in that film that just it's always an obstacle course for the nerves.
Yes.
And I love a movie that really horrifies me and makes me afraid. The Conjuring 2. Annabelle the Creation.
Yes.
I thought there were some chilling little moments in there that get to me. And if a movie can get to me, this film is more of a comedy than anything. But I thought it was fun.
Okay.
I definitely thought it was fun.
I'll say it's a departure for McGee as a filmmaker.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
I think, as you say, it was probably on a blacklist, and probably, he's
Yeah.
probably hasn't been working for a while, and he says, "Hey, I'll do it."
Well, I think he's one of those directors, like many, that when they're not doing films, they're doing a lot of commercials. I'm sure
Yeah.
he does a lot of commercials.
He
We're
probably
seeing
does.
every day.
Yeah, I know he did a lot of videos.
He started
for a lot
out-
of
yeah, he
groups.
started out doing that
video
stuff,
director.
videos.
Yeah, it was MTV and that.
So I mean, that's their bread and butter.